Megan McArdle, The Upside of Down, Bouncing Back in Business and in Life. Embark on a journey to discover the power of failure and how it can lead to growth and success in both business and life. In The Upside of Down, author Megan McArdle delves into the importance of embracing failure and learning from missteps. You'll encounter real-life stories and examples that illustrate how failures teach valuable lessons, such as the importance of putting in the effort over attributing success to innate intelligence, and how failures can lead to eventual success. With a growth mindset, you will realize that failures are both normal and surmountable, allowing you to bounce back stronger than ever before.
The power of graceful failure. Fearing failure leads to a fixed mentality which causes individuals to take the easy way out. On the other hand, those who embrace failure with a growth mentality learn how to fail gracefully, leading to success in the long run. The difference lies in how failure is perceived. Is it caused by innate talent or hard work and commitment? Those who understand that failure is normal and surmountable have nothing to fear and are able to learn from their mistakes. The folly of predictions. Trying to predict the success or failure of a project before engaging in it is often futile. As showcased by the failures of the 1995 movie Waterworld and the marketing flop of New Coke, predictions and marketing research can mislead those seeking certain outcomes. Results only manifest when we put our ideas out there and test them in the real world. Therefore, our best bet is to experiment and learn from our successes and failures rather than rely on misleading assumptions. Safety systems versus failure. Our reliance on safety systems can result in unexpected failure. The Swiss cheese model explains how multiple layers of safety can prevent failure, but sometimes they are not enough. For instance, while numerous safety measures are in place to prevent car accidents, medical staff taking numerous precautions still results in thousands of fatalities yearly. Safety systems can delude us into a sense of invincibility, but we should always be aware that unexpected failures could occur at any time. In fact, the unpredictability of failure is what makes it so dangerous. While safety systems are necessary, it is equally important to be aware of their limitations. The danger of creating false realities. Journalist Dan Rather's reporting on George W. Bush's alleged Vietnam War absence exemplifies how we often seek to create a reality that aligns with our biases, causing us to overlook crucial evidence that may challenge our beliefs. This phenomenon is explained through modern psychology, which reveals that humans have a natural tendency to confirm their preconceptions and overlook contradictory information. To avoid this pitfall, we must strive to remain open-minded and impartial when processing information. The danger of denial. General Motors' failure to acknowledge its failures ultimately led to disaster. Human nature often causes people to ignore problems and deny reality, even when all signs indicate that disaster is imminent. This behavior is evident in the story of General Motors, GM, a company that once held half of the American automobile market. Despite its innovative products and highly paid workers, GM lost market share over a period of 40 years. The company was presented with many problems that it did not address, including above-average wages, unexcused absences, and ballooning costs. Rather than facing these issues head-on, GM chose to focus on its past successes, such as the production of SUVs and expanded customer financing. However, rising oil prices and the skyrocketing cost of credit ultimately led to the company's downfall. GM's failure to acknowledge its shortcomings and take corrective action ultimately led to the company's decline. This cautionary tale serves as a reminder of the danger of denial and the importance of facing problems head-on. Approach job searching like sales. The author emphasizes the importance of adopting a sales approach to job searching. Specific goals and notes of attempts must be kept, home scripts must be developed and used, and being in the company of those who understand the experience can offer invaluable insights and support. The author also encourages learning from failure and approaching unemployment as a society by making it easier to hire and fire employees to reduce overall unemployment time. The story of Harlan Sanders is an example of how persevering and adapting can lead to success despite job loss. Complexity rules the world. The tendency to attribute complex events to simple causes is a misguided endeavor. The 2008 Great Recession and the correlation between vaccines and autism are examples of this folly. Identifying the cause of an event should not be a hasty process, especially when the factors behind it are multifaceted and interconnected. Nevertheless, humanity clings to the illusion of a puppet master who controls the world with one hand. This belief comforts us because it suggests that we can control the events that befall us. Despite this, the truth remains that the world is too complex to be ruled by one entity. The Great Recession was not caused by a single factor, nor was autism solely due to a certain vaccine additive. Instead, it was a nuance of different elements, some under human control and others out of it. If we aim to understand the world, the first step is to accept that it is an organic, interconnected, and ever-changing entity. Redefining punishment. The criminal justice system is flawed, and the U.S. prison system is damaging society. Swift and predictable punishment can better serve society and reduce recidivism. Hawaii's Opportunity Probation with Enforcement (HOPE) program is an example of success, where probation officers build relationships with offenders, and random drug tests decreased positive test results. Though these programs may seem costly, the long-term saving outweighs them, and rehabilitation is more effective at reducing crime than the prison system. Escaping the debt trap. Financial guru Dave Ramsey advises against debt and bankruptcy, emphasizing the importance of spending less than you earn and saving 15% of the difference. In the U.S., bankruptcy allows debtors to start over quickly without a repayment plan, enabling both labor and money to be reallocated efficiently, which is vital for a healthy, entrepreneurial economy. In contrast, Europe's bankruptcy laws come with punishing stipulations, which may explain why the U.S. has higher entrepreneurial activity.
Wrapping up the key takeaways from The Upside of Down, we can safely deduce that failure is an essential ingredient in the recipe for success. Through relatable examples such as Mark Twain and Isaac Newton, we understand that nobody is immune to failure. By studying titanic failures in business and our struggle to predict success, we appreciate the importance of hands-on experience. Furthermore, the risks of relying heavily on safety systems and the consequences of not facing your problems head-on are discussed. Finally, we explore ways to bounce back from unemployment, fairer ways of dealing with criminal offenders, and navigating the treacherous waters of bankruptcy. Embrace your failures as learning opportunities and watch as your life and career transform for the better.